Hello. I'm very excited because today we're going to be talking about my 2025 language learning goals. This is my third time making this video. Since I started this channel, I think it's like the first video I ever made on this channel was my 2023 language learning goals. And we're still here, y'all. We're still here. We're still learning languages. So that for me is very fun. That's very exciting. And yeah, I do have a lot of things in store that I want to achieve in 2025. We're feeling goal oriented again. We really, really are. I have like a complicated relationship with goals. I'm kind of a person where it's like sometimes they are a little overwhelming, and other times I'm like, let's get this thing going. Like, I'm motivated, like, let's go. Which honestly, I know that if you want to reach goals, motivation is not the best way to go about that because you're not always going to be motivated. But since we're feeling the motivation, let's take advantage of it. She's here. Let's have some fun. So yes, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so first and foremost, Spanish, the love of my life, my baby, Spanish. With Spanish this year, I am looking forward to being done entirely with the Dreaming Spanish roadmap. I am excited to advance through the levels and meet the end of the roadmap. So that's definitely something I plan to do. Now, I don't really have a timeline for this because it's just one of the things. We'll see. But I'm just fairly certain that I will be done with the roadmap by the end of this year, especially because the more I advance, the more I'm just going to be able to continue to integrate Spanish into my life as like a normal thing and not like a study thing, if that makes sense. That's kind of what I'm expecting from this year now that I'm so close to 1,000 hours. And then once I hit like 1,500, I'm pretty sure like it's just up from there. That is what I'm telling myself. That is what I expect. So yeah, I'm very excited for that. My second thing that I really, really want to do this year for Spanish is speaking. We are finally speaking, you guys. No excuses, no more waiting to be at this amount of hours. We're speaking and I'm very nervous about it. Living in Chile, I definitely do the bare minimum. What I have to do, I order, I ask for things that I need to ask for, but for the most part, I do avoid conversation. So yeah, my goal this year is to hit the ground running speaking come January 1st. I'm just kidding. But like literally like come January, we are speaking and we are getting through the awkward moments and we are going through that growing pain and we're gonna get over it and we're gonna move forward and it's gonna be okay in the end. So that is my second goal for Spanish this year. And then my third goal for Spanish is reading. So I definitely did really well with reading in Spanish this year. I read more books in Spanish than I read in English. So I definitely did make sure I was reading, but I want to really continue that. And I want to get out of kind of learner's land when it comes to reading. I have to admit, I've been very nervous. I've been very hesitant to like start reading things I might actually enjoy in Spanish and not just like little kids books. And not that children's literature is like not enjoyable, but like, I mean, I've been doing things like, you know, the Magic Tree House and things like that. Like I want like a little bit more of a story, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that's something I look forward to this year as well. It's just like I've been kind of nervous to do it because I'm like, I don't want to be disappointed when I can't understand the story. So I've been kind of going more easy where it's like, you know, maybe I'll struggle a little bit, but not too much and I can still enjoy it. So yeah, but this year I'm ready to rip that band-aid off as well and just get into really deep dive reading into like chapter books and things that I would want to read in English. So I'm very excited for that. Okay, hi, real quick. I forgot to mention that I did join Renee's challenge for 2025, reading 25 books in Spanish. So I am using that as a way to motivate myself to read even more than I read this year. And so yeah, if you were interested in that, I'm going to link the video down below so you can learn more about it. So yeah, y'all, those are my top 3 goals for Spanish. I just noticed that it literally hits everything except for writing. And my thing is that I really feel strong in my writing skills already. So I'm not really worried about it. I do know that like I sometimes do forget like which accent or like where like a tilde will go, but it's just one of the things. I know with more time, with more reading, those connections will be made, but I really do feel strong with the way that I write already. And that's just because I am a writer naturally. So it's just kind of my thing. And yeah, writing's something I just already do. So I don't really need to have a goal surrounding it, but yeah. All right, next I am talking about Portuguese. This is the second language that I'm very excited to start this year, y'all. I've kind of wanted to wait until I'm like around like 1,500 hours of Spanish before I start dipping my toes into Portuguese. So I still have some time left, but I will of course, be hitting 1,500 hours sometime in 2025. So I will be starting Portuguese officially. Y'all don't understand how excited I am about this. I'm starting Brazilian Portuguese specifically. And yeah, I'm just so excited. I think Portuguese is so beautiful. I love how Spanish is kind of like, it kind of like unlocks Portuguese for you a little bit. So it's also very exciting. And yeah, I'm just so excited to get into it with the Portuguese books, the Portuguese shows. I'm very excited for all of it. So yeah. Another thing I want to do this year is start dabbling in French. Y'all, this is a little bit different for me because I didn't think French would be something that I'd be interested in, but all of a sudden I just have like tener ganas de aprender francés, entonces I'm going to do so. And yeah, I just want to dabble though, because it's like, I can't be doing too much because of course, outside of these language goals, I have other personal goals as well in other areas of my life. So unfortunately, as much as I'd love to spend all of my waking hours of the day doing languages, it's just not gonna happen that way. So yeah, I do want to start dabbling in French a little bit, just like to see how it goes. I don't know. Let's find out, you know? All right, and now the one that we've all been waiting for, Chinese. Me and Chinese, after this little trip that I took back to the United States during Thanksgiving time to see my family and things like that, yeah, we went on a break. So I don't really know where I'm standing with Chinese right now. And I literally had a dream like last night that like, no, 2 nights ago, that I was like, I would talk to my sister and I was like, no, we're supposed to be learning Korean. Like, Korean is the final, like, this is it. And so I don't know. I think my 2025 goal for Chinese is to decide if I'm going to lock into Chinese or if I'm going to lock into Korean. I've had like an on and off again relationship with Korean since I was like 13, 14. So it's been a while. And it's like, there's always like this feeling in the back of my head that I want to know Korean, but I'm like, can I do it all? Yes, but with time, and I can't do it all at once. So it's more of a matter of where am I going to go next with these languages? And yeah, no matter what I decide, it will be more of a dabble situation because really this year I really want to hone in my Spanish, and then I'm very like so excited about Portuguese. So those are really gonna be my main things. And yeah, we'll have some dabbling here and there. I really want to be consistent, very productive in these goals because they're very important to me. They're very important to me. Like I want to be fully having conversations here in Chile next year and not feeling so self-conscious about the way I speak. So yeah, we have a lot of things to do, but I'm very, very excited for this year, you guys. I'm very excited for it. I mean, this is the first year that I'm this far. I keep saying this year. We're still in 2024. I'm literally, it's like literally not even Christmas yet. We're in the middle of December, but I'm very excited for 2025. I'm very excited for next year because this is the farthest I've ever gotten in a language. And now that I've gotten this far, I know that I can do it. And for me, that is so exciting. So yes, so I'm just excited to just take my learning and my abilities even further next year. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have any language goals for next year, please leave them down below in the comments. Let's get inspired by each other. I want to know what you guys are going to get yourselves into for next year, what your goals are surrounding languages. Happy holidays and happy new year, by the way. Thank you guys for all of the support that I've gotten on this channel. And yeah, I'm very excited for next year. Bye.